Hello, I'm Dr. Jeffrey Colburn with Pediatric Ophthalmology here at the Spokane Eye Clinic. You know, going to the doctor can be a stressful event for kids. They might be concerned about things they can't control. They might be worried about negative experiences they've had in the past, perhaps vaccinations. And here in the eye doctor's office, there may be strange new devices that they haven't seen before, and they may be a little worried about as well. So we're very intentional here about trying to make the exam as non-threatening and even as fun as we possibly can. I thought it might be fun to do a little video series where I showed you some of the gadgets that we use here in the office. So they're a little more familiar and maybe a little less threatening. And so in the first episode, I thought we would show you the Indirect Ophthalmoscope. This is an indirect ophthalmoscope. You've probably seen eye doctors put this on their head before. It works much like a telescope to give us a good three-dimensional view of the structures on the inside of the eye, things like the retina, blood vessels, the optic nerve. Put this on our head like so. I like to tell kids that this is my funny hat, and they usually readily agree that I look a little silly, sometimes to their mother's concern. I've had kids tell me that I look like a robot or a spaceman or maybe their dad with night vision goggles on. So to use this device, we turn the light here, and I have a special window here, a lens that lets me focus the light inside the eye. We have our young volunteer here, and so we come up and I hold this window in front of their eye to look through their pupil. The pupil is the hole in the middle of the iris that lets us look inside the eye when it's dilated with dilating drops earlier in the eye exam. And I'll often have the kids, just for fun, especially the younger kids, look at this little spinny light so they know where to look while I'm trying to look in the eye. So I have you look right there. That's kind of fun. I'm going to look over on this side. It's a little bright. And so we try to do this exam fairly quickly, especially with the younger kids, because they may not tolerate it for very long. We try to get a good look at the back of the eye and the most important structures, and then take as good and complete of a view as we possibly can. Thank you, sir. This is a very important part of a complete eye examination for a kid, and something we will do on the first exam and maybe yearly thereafter. So that's the first episode of What's This Gadget? I hope that you found it interesting learning a little bit about the indirect ophthalmoscope. Until we see each other again, on behalf of Pediatric Ophthalmology here at the Spokane Eye Clinic, wish you a bright and beautiful day.